This episode takes us to Las Palmas on Gran Canaria, plus Santa Cruz and San Miguel on Tenerife. We're about 18 miles from Las Palmas. We're motor sailing, but with our code 0 up. Having the 2 sails up has given us about a 1.5 to 2 knot boost in speed, so that's good. We're trying to get up there to Muelle Deportivo, which on normal November days like today would have no room for us because it would be full of people from the Ark. But we're told that the normal participation rate of the Ark is down from 300 boats to about, I've heard numbers as low as 65. So we're guessing that there's room in the marina for us. I guessed wrong about there being room in the marina, so we anchored just outside the marina. Las Palmas is a big city with 400,000 people. Traffic noise from the nearby roadway and the crowded anchorage made this our least favorite stop. So here we are at the Ark registration booth. There you go, Ark 2020. That's what we would have done. There's somebody we might have talked to, and that's it. But we're not part of the Ark, so there you go. We're approaching Tenerife. They've got their own cruise ship storage area. There, and up ahead is Santa Cruz. Our marina somewhere over there. Tenerife is more rugged and greener than the first islands we visited. The city of Santa Cruz is a modern city of 200,000 people. I worried the marina wasn't going to be nice when we drove by this floating hotel near the entrance to the harbor. We are tucked in our slip in Tenerife. It's a tight fit between us and the boat next to us. Maintenance is the first activity when we get into a marina.
This is Mark and Dennis changing the oil in the generator.
Yep. Not doing it yet. We're trying to figure out how to do it. We're trying to figure out where the oil goes, the new oil goes in.
Ah.
Where was the dipstick? Oh yeah.
So what have you discovered, Mark?
Well, right now it looks like we need a funnel with a flexible hose in order to pour new oil in. Or as Dennis said, we just disassemble the whole thing.
Take that top
I'll
cover
just
off.
take those 6 bolts off.
Yeah,
This is very exciting, doing this oil change. It's my first oil change
of a marine engine.
of a marine engine. Fortunately, Dennis knows how to do this stuff.
Done my engine, let's see, maybe 20 times.
20 times? Wow. Okay.
So, done it a few times. This one's a little easier, it looks like.
It's very exciting.
Easy way to fill the oil. It's nice.
The oil's coming out. Part of the joys of boat ownership. One of the big advantages.
Yep.
You get to do this. Here's the other cool thing. Here's the other really cool thing about owning a boat. This is the big payoff. You get to clean. I mean, you know.
I do. I know. Yeah.
This is where boat ownership really, the real joy comes into play.
Nothing's waterproof, right?
Yep. The wall in the marina is covered in paintings made by sailors before heading across the Atlantic. Sort of traditional when you head across the Atlantic to put the name of your boat on the wall. Crossing over the Green Bridge from the marina leads you to a large plaza and a fantastic shopping and dining district. We rode the light rail train to San Cristobal to visit La Laguna, one of the oldest parts of Santa Cruz. We walked by the old cathedral. San Cristobal. Saw an old church. Take a look. There we go. What to say? Built in the 1700s.
Saw a merchant's house.
The Irish merchant Bernardo Valois.
Mm-hmm.
It's nice and cool in here. I can see why they built it this way.
And had lunch.
Now, here we go. Crepes in Spain. Of course, when you're in Spain, why not have crepes? Yep.
And they're delicious.
We visited a nearby natural park. The high mountains in Tenerife are very green on the north side of the island. Mount Piede, the highest peak in Tenerife, is also the highest mountain in all of Spain.
Gotta breathe the cool rainforest atmosphere.
Yeah, this is definitely not Lanzarote.
Tenerife, we like Tenerife.
Yes. Hot, cool, water, mountains.
There's also a cool botanical garden with plants from all over the world. We stayed in Santa Cruz for 9 days. Because of COVID, general travel for Americans to Spain isn't allowed. I petitioned the Spanish government asking that one more American be allowed to join us to ensure a safe passage across the Atlantic. Frankly, I thought they'd say no, but 3 weeks after sending letters and other documentation via email, permission was granted. So we stayed in Santa Cruz until our newest crew member, Chris, could join us.
There he is, our 4th crew member. Mark, how you doing, man? I'm doing great. It's good to see you.
Yeah, good to be here.
This is going to be so much better with you aboard, you know, because Dennis is a tough taskmaster.
Yeah, I know.
You know.
You're crazy sailing with Dennis. No one to tell him what he's doing wrong.
Incredibly helpful. Good to see you.
Nice to see you.
Growing facial hair, huh? COVID does weird things.
He always has facial hair.
Good to see you.
Yeah.
Long, fun drive. Right.
Oh, yeah.
You're right.
You're not at all tired, are you?
All right, let's party.
That's what we were going to plan on doing. Because if there's any kind of town,
You are
this
off
is
to
the party
side in
town.
front.
Here's photographic proof. We really were in Santa Cruz.
We left Santa Cruz just before sunrise. As you can hear, we're motoring again. The usual trade winds that are supposed to be up and running now just aren't doing their thing. We hope they pick up by next Tuesday when we're going to leave across the Atlantic. But we'll say goodbye to Santa Cruz. It was a great city, great scenery, but we're ready to leave. There we go. Here's Jai in one of her favorite spots. We're actually sailing. There's our new crew member. Working the helm. Look at that.
We tucked in at the marina in San Miguel.
I wanted to capture this interesting slip that they gave us with a post right in the middle of it. that fortunately Jai noticed that if we stayed all the way back, it was going to pierce our solar panels at low tide. And since we don't have a plank to get on the dock, we ended up walking across our dinghy. It's great. And it's another incredibly tight space. Let's see how this works. I know. Woo. Yeah, the camera's waterproof. But look at this, another tight space. Mid-moored with slime lines.
So these little lines that are going right underneath the boat, the ones that
The marina is at the bottom of the 17th green. San Miguel is a tourist town with lots of resorts and this black sand beach where we watched Dennis go swimming.
I'm more of a warm water swimmer. Those of you that watch sailing videos on YouTube will recognize this boat, La Vagabond. We stayed in San Miguel for 2 nights before heading to La Gomera.
The fame, look at this.
Here's a preview of that visit.
Patos.